Hello and welcome. My name is Julie Nelson from aromaticaessentials.com.au. I'm here today to give you a few little tips about natural beauty, which is something that I've specialised in for many years now. One of my tips is in regards to olive oil and removing your makeup. It's a very simple, easy, cost-effective process. All you need is cold-pressed olive oil from your kitchen, a cotton ball and some water. So basically what you do is you dampen your cotton ball with a little water, put a few drops of the olive oil onto it, and then just gently wipe across and around the eye to take off your makeup. And then just to finish off, just get a nice dampened face cloth just to pat the excess oil off. And that's your first tip for removing makeup. Second tip for today is, and this is a common problem that I come across from time to time with clients, is when you're using facial or body spritzers, you need to be careful of what oils you're actually going to be placing into those spritzers. So for example, you don't want to be using a face or body spray that's got cinnamon, clove, lemongrass or citronella, because they're actually skin and mucous membrane irritants. So of course, if we have our eyes open or breathe in, we're going to actually feel the effects from that. You may get an irritation in your skin, you could get a burning of the eyes and in your mucous membrane. So just be aware and do your homework on oils that are potential skin sensitive or irritating to the mucous membranes. When it comes to a room spritzer, it is different. You can use some of those oils, but be careful that you don't spray them directly at somebody. Spray them away and they should be fine. Okay, and just keeping in mind with that as well, if you're using citrus essential oils, some citrus essential oils are what we call phototoxic or photosensitive. So in other words, they react to light, as in ultraviolet light or sunlight, and some may even with heat, as in hot water. So do not use essential oils, and I'll give you a couple of examples, bergamot and lime, on your body and then expose that part of your body directly to sunlight or ultraviolet light, because you could have a reaction known as chloasma, which is discoloration of the skin, so you might get brown patches and you could even get a sunburnt type effect. So always research your oils. If ever you're in doubt, don't use them until you know what their contraindications are, or you've had the opportunity to speak to a qualified aromatherapist. And I am also available on my blog and my Facebook fan page under Aromatic Essentials, that you will find a link to, and we can have online discussions. I'm also available on Skype, so you can always email me to set up an appointment to do a Skype discussion. I do offer free consultations. I give you 30 minutes of my time. So if you're wanting to go along and have a look at my product range on my website, www.aromaticaessentials.com.au, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm very open to discussion. Third tip is when we're using essential oil or aromatherapy burners. Now there's many types of burners and diffusers available, but really what I'm going to talk about is your evaporation time in the oils and how we might use them to extend the aroma time in the burners. So essential oils can be classified into top, middle and base notes, and these were actually put into place purely for perfume blending, because they have different evaporation times. So for example, citrus essential oils, I'll just keep it very general, have a 20-minute evaporation time, and citrus essential oils, yep. And an example of a middle note would be geranium, which you might get up an hour to 2 hours, and then base notes like sandalwood or patchouli that actually have a 3 to 4 hour evaporation time. So that's one time, other than when I'm perfume blending, that I will use a top, middle and base note in my blending. So for example, a blend might be bergamot, which is a top note, geranium, which is a middle note, and sandalwood or patchouli that are base notes. So initially you'll smell that citrusy, fresh smell, and then will come in your middle aromas, your florals like geranium, and then the lingering odour is the base notes that are left, your patchouli or sandalwood, and there are many others that you can choose from. So just in saying that as well, if you are blending, you will find information out there in books and on the web that say that when you're blending you need to use top, middle and base notes. My belief and my personal way of blending is for perfume blending, yes I do. I use a top, middle and base, but I do not always strictly stick to that rule. When it comes to therapeutic blending, my aim is to blend for the specific needs of the client, and so I look at the properties of the essential oils, not their notes. It's the properties that we're looking for to help treat and reduce the symptoms of whatever condition we're looking at. So once again, www.aromaticessentials.com.au. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to hearing from you, and take care.